This tutorial is going to walk you through the steps that you need to follow in order to create your coin. Your revolutionary coin, Mr. Slater and Mrs. Joyce have given you the expectations. So now I'm just going to walk you through how you're going to use our Corel Draw software to create it. First thing you're going to do is you are going to log on to the VDI software, and that it should be an icon on your desktop that says VMware Horizon. Click on that. Now, if you have not yet logged on to the VDI, you will need to link it to myvdi.moonarea.net. There will be a little plus sign here, but since I'm already linked in, you can just go through and you can double click if you already have this. Your username is going to be your lunch number, and your password is the password that you use to access all of your district apps. You will see a box once you log in called Middle School. You're going to double click the Middle School. And it will log you into the VDI. Now on the VDI, you will see a folder called File Explorer. Click on that, and you're going to navigate on the left-hand side here to this PC. You're going to look for Public, Lab, Fin, 8th grade coin, and you're going to look for Coin Template 2021. Double click, and that will open a program called Corel Draw. What you're going to select here when they ask you to join is you're just going to click Close, and it will open our template. Now, your template needs to be saved, and you're going to do that by bringing your cursor up along the top line here. And for some reason, the program is not showing these particular drop-down menus, so you have to kind of hover over it to find them. So under File, you're going to do a Save As, and you're going to navigate to Public, Lab, Fin, 8th grade coin, your particular teacher, your particular period, and you are going to save it as your initial dash front and click Save. Very important that you save it in that location because that's how we're going to access it when we are printing. Now, from here, you have already selected some type of character that you have wanted to put on the front of your coin. What I would do is I would go out to Google, open the Google Chrome app, and let's pick your character. Let's go here for George Washington. Now, you're going to select Tools. You're going to want to go to Images, Tools, Type. Now, line drawings come out very well with our laser engraver, so you can go ahead and do that, line drawing. And pretty much pick one of these pictures that you're going to right-click and copy. At that point, you're going to go back to Corel Draw. You're going to right-click and click Paste. Click paste. Now, one trick that we've learned here on Corel Draw is when you bring in these very large files, sometimes they off-center. Now, you can roll in on your mouse or roll to go so you can see the corners. But really, we found that a trick here, if you push the F4 button, it'll actually center it to your large picture. And you're just going to shrink that down to the size you want to go. You can see your template there. Shrink it down to fit inside of your coin. Hit F4 again and it'll center you up. Just to help you out a little bit here, if you happen to select an image that had some things that you would like to get rid of, you can actually use the crop tool in Corel Draw. So if you select and pick your image that we want to get rid of, and in this case we want to get rid of what's on the bottom here, you can actually select this crop tool, and then you can just pretty much select the image that you want to keep, hit enter, and it will delete the rest of that that you did not want. Now, real important with our laser engraver, we get really good quality if we actually select under this tab. If we select our image and go to bitmaps, quick trace, outline trace would be line art, and it'll open up this little interface here. Now, a couple little tricks you can do here. First of all, you want to make sure you delete the original image, and we want to remove background. Now, sometimes this will work where it'll take all of the background. And in some cases, there's a little box here that says remove color from entire image. And that worked really well with that particular. But if it doesn't, let me show you how to pick the different parts of the image that you want to remove. So if you click specify color, click this little eyedropper. And if you hold the shift button on your keyboard, you can select the areas that you would like to be removed from your drawing. Make sure you have delete original image selected and click OK. Now, how you know whether or not that worked or not was now that you can drag this around a little bit and you see the little lines that are left. That's an indication that you've removed the background. That'll print really well on our laser engraver. Now, let's get into text. One important thing is part of your assignment is to put the name of the person on your coin. And in addition to that, we're going to ask, for those of you doing this on Corel Draw, we're going to ask that you also include your name. So let's start off. I'll just show you real quick how to write your name. You click this little A, this text tool, and just type your name. And we got to see it somewhere on here. And that way we know when we're printing these, we know whose coin is whose. Put your name. You can put it anywhere you like. Do it again here. We'll put George Washington's name. Now, some of us might want to do what's called a coin wrap to a shape here. Rather than have this squared off image, we can actually take this name and we can wrap it around the coin, kind of like some of our coins that we have in our pocket today. So under the text tab, you're going to select fit text to path. And we can kind of select that coin. And I think part of the requirement is also a year, so we'll throw a year in here somewhere. So that's our coin. We are now ready to print. So one last time, let's do a file, save, and we're going to make sure that that's saved in the right location, which just as a reminder, we want to be in lab, fin, 8th grade coin, Joyce, your period, Joyce or Slater, and your particular period. It needs to have your initials, front. Click save. And we're ready to print. So from this point, what you're going to do is you're going to go all the way to the top, hover over our top menus here. You're going to click File. You're going to select Print. You're going to look for either the Mini 18 or Mini 24. In this case, we'll do Mini 18. 24 is the same step that your teacher will tell you which one they want to send to, or you could just pick either or and just have to wait in line. So Mini 18, and you're going to select Preferences. Work your way across the top here. You're going to select Raster. You're going to select Autofocus. You're going to select Center. At that point, you're going to click OK. Click Print. And you are printed.